afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, especially to you, Shana. It's been a pleasure of mine to listen to your speech this afternoon as well. Now, clearly you are not, I would say, someone who have not spoken before. Or maybe if this is your first time speaking, I'm very amazed. As a P1, I think for most of you guys, you know that it's the first time in the Toastmasters setting you're giving a speech. And I guess the main direction or the main purpose of the P1 is just to understand, do you have any speaking abilities that you have naturally? And I'm proud to say, I'm quite proud to say actually, that you have many natural speaking abilities. Take for example, you give very natural hand gestures, you give very appropriate pauses during a speech. And I think there's a good twist about who exactly is your girlfriend's bitch, which I thought was quite I was expecting something else, but yeah, I was a bit disappointed, but fine.
We all were disappointed.
And you had very good, you pause and you smile, and I like the fact that every time you say something, you pause. And I think that's a good lesson for everyone to learn to as well. You want to emphasize the point, and you're giving a speech about something that's close to your heart, you pause and let the audience soak it in. And of course, when you mentioned words like silence was beautiful, I mean like, you mentioned that I found the house was empty, I was empty, if I'm not wrong. You mentioned something along those lines, so I thought it was very beautiful, carry on. Again, to me, you don't have to use bombastic words to create a good speech. Simple words put in the right moments actually can say much more. And I like the fact that you mentioned that what your name is about. So in that sense, I can't not say that I forget your name in the future, right? So that's actually pretty cool. Now again, as a natural speaker, you already know what you're good at. But again, how can you improve it? Because we're all here to learn. And if I may say, one of the things that was a bit strange that struck out to me was, why did you show your pictures only at the end? When you ended your speech and then you showed a few pictures, and then you said thank you again. It's like, and wait guys, there's a director's cut. I'll just show you a few more pictures. And I will dare say, for an accomplished speaker like yourself, a natural speaker like yourself, you have the gift of the gap. You know how to orchestrate words, you know how to mention things, use body gestures, things that are way ahead of the Toastmasters manual. You're already doing it. But if you look at the purpose of this speech, they want to know more about you as a person. So again, I was waiting for the point, talking about fluffy, ending a note on fluffy. How does fluffy in the end link back to you? So next time in the future, when you do give a presentation, you mentioned a lot about fluffy, but again, I asked the audience this question, how well do they actually know Shana at the end of the day? Maybe only about your name, but are you a more person, are you a more loyal person? You are very loyal to this kind of pet, or things like this, or what? It was a deep sense, it was more of a speech about telling the people what love is to them, rather than what it means to you. And knowing you, then people can get to know you as a person. And I think that was a bit lacking. So my next challenge to you is, when you give a speech, showcase pictures while you talk. Don't look back at the pictures, say it while you give. Show the visual with your speech, and that will be much more better. And use that as your takeaway, and that's my advice to you, and you'll be much better for future speeches. I look forward to your next speech. Thank you very much.